So I finished What If, or at least season one, and Stoss is wrong. Like, they weren't all great, but for the most part, they were, for the most part, it was fantastic. Anyway, Cautious Hero. The hero is overpowered but overly cautious. Universally positive ratings. I watched it on Funimation. It's good. Kill. Universally positive ratings. I watched it on Funimation. It's good. mobpsycho100. Universally positive ratings. I watched it on Funimation. Sherry Me Lee. It's bad. I think it's mostly the art style that made it bad for me. Hawkeye, Disney Plus, original series, watched on Disney Plus, also University Plus ratings. Haley Steinfeld, Jeremy Renner, Florence Pugh, Vincent D'Onofrio, and thanks for the spoilers, Google. Vera Farmiga, Linda Cardellini. It's good. This memes as of 6:30 p.m. on Sunday, the 20th of February 2022. I asked Hillary to be my Valentine, but she left me hanging. Bro, you seeing this? And they call us dictators. Hold up, got a line. Bro! This Twitter as of 37 past. Well, 23 to 9. I'm in the last 23 to 7. Going down memory lane and watching all the old CKYs, whatever they are. Shame that Brandon Deek Milo was never included in the Jackass crew. He was by far the funniest. Before I read anything, I just want to make it clear that I owned the DVD of the Blues Brothers and I watched. I don't know how much I watched, but I know I definitely didn't finish it. I don't remember what my opinion on it was though. Anyway, Julie Klausner is a national treasure, and her opinions on comedy should be enshrined as a foundational text for all future generations. She was saying that it shouldn't be considered a comedy because she doesn't get the joke. My opinion on that is that you shouldn't, that you don't consider it a comedy. Just because you don't get the joke doesn't mean that there's no joke to get, and it also doesn't mean that it isn't a comedy, because it's all subjective. Why do really unfunny people always try to act like experts on what's funny? They seem to think a person's comedy tastes are something you can dictate to them. I have a feeling that people are gonna start believing that I've read Marcus's opinions before talking about my own, just so that I can agree with him. I didn't read what he said before saying what I said. Anyway, didn't you spend the whole day saying right wingers only hate you because they want to have sex with you? Whoops. Yeah, I'm not gonna read all that. If you're involved in this protest, we will actively look to identify you and follow up with financial sanctions and criminal charges. I refuse to give an opinion on what's happening in Canada. And I know there's going to be some people on the protests are justified side that all be like, oh, that means that if you're not with us, you're against us. No, I'm not against you. People screech when authoritarian institutions post stuff like this, but I love it. The more states show their true face, the more the foundation they stand on crumbles. Stuff like this makes it really hard to argue for the state's continued existence. It makes my job easier. Never interrupt your enemy while he's making a mistake. Sun Tzu said that, and I think he knows a little more about fighting than you do, pal, because he invented it. Democracy is the political equivalent to I can fix him. Yeah, I heard about this morning. The Queen's gonna die. I don't care, like, all her fancy medical equipment. She's gonna die. Like, like, how do you get corona and not die at her age? Oh, right. I like that. Right, so, I mean, why'd you ask him 17 times? Should have asked him, like, maximum 5 times. And then when she said no the 5th time, it's like, okay, he's not going to answer it. Don't ask him 17 times. I don't like the word suddenly being used there. Seems pretty suspicious. I have a feeling this is about the truckers in Canada.